Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be still resuming our Python Bytecode. So we are going to be interpreting some outlines of code we have in here. So you stay tuned with me as we do this together. So we're asked to write a Python function a magic underscore calculate a and b that does exactly the same as the following Python bit code. So I'm just going to copy this away. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll just copy that. Uh, Copy. And I also like to copy the file itself because we are going to be making use of those two. Are going to be very handy. Now that we have done that, I'm going to open my Tmux because it's the Tmux we'll be using all through. So I'm going to see the inside desktop and I'm going to see the inside the particular file itself or folder or directory itself. So I'm going to list what we have there. So I'm going to VI and paste the one we are working with, which is this one you can see here, VI0102 magic underscore calculation.py. So we are in now. So what we are going to be doing here is I'm just going to I'm just going to call the other function. I'll be testing this with something else. Paste that function right away that I've copied. So I've said it. I'll get rid of the space in here. So this is it. So I will just want to try things out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say dis. I'm going to import dis from dis import dis. So I'm going to be calling that with the name of that function up there. So so this is it. I'm going to put the name of that file there, magic underscore calculation. So I don't know if that's gonna be inside the quotes. So I'm going to right away quit, then change the mode of it. Then I'm going to have 102, sorry, 2. So I'm going to run that to see what we got. 102. So we are having an issue here from these imports. So let me check that out and see why we are having such issue. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to paste it somewhere here. So let me see if that works, or it's gonna trigger an error because I have not done anything yet. So it's taking the next one there as the problem. So to be able to solve that, I need to pass something in that function. So let me just say print hello. So I think this should remedy the error. Okay, now you can see what we have here. I'm going to reduce it. Now we have a clear view. So you can see we have 0, then 0, resume 0. Then we have load name. The second part, we are asked to load a name, magic underscore calculation. So that is the function. Then we have to return value of what we have done. So you can see, let's compare it with what we have here. So what we have here, we have load constants. We have load constant, which is on line 3. We have import name. So all of these are inside or under the function. So the first thing we're asked to do here, if you look at this very well, or pop top. So go to the top. We have load constant, which is 0, and we have another load constant, which is add, and sub, which stands for subtract. Then we have import name. You can see. So we are going to be importing magic underscore calculation underscore 2. So I'm just going to copy right away. So let us see. I think this import, we're asked to import add from this particular function, then store it in a value or another name called add, then import from sub is stored in still the same function and still store it as sub. You still make use of it as sub.
So you know that we can import a function as something. For instance, I can say from magic underscore calculation import add as boy, or import add as sum, like that. So whenever I'm calling it, instead of me calling it add, I'll be calling it sum. So something like this too. That's what they're trying to say. From where you have import add as what add. So this stuff is the current value you are giving that add. So now let's try an example. So you get a clear understanding of what I'm talking about. Now, if I get rid of this, now I can say from, now you can see that from the name of that place, which is magic underscore calculator, which is the file we're asked to import from. Import from magic calculator underscore 102. Now import add. So you can see I have imported add. Can you see how I import that? Now that I've imported the add, we can still go and let me clear the screen and run it again, so you see what our output is going to give us. Okay, so we are still having resume to load name, magic calculation. Wait. Let me remove this from here and paste it here. So we have load name, this without any action taking place. So let me continue going on. Maybe from that process, I should be able to get the rest in place. So that's on line 3. So after that, we have a load fast A and load fast B, compare less than sign inside an if statement. Start to so if A is less than B, what's going to happen if less than B? So on line 5, load fast, add another load fast A, another load fast B, and a function is called which accepts two parameters. That means the first load fast there we have is add is a function that accepts two parameters, which is A and B, and is stored in a variable called C. That's it. So you remember how I do read it? You start from the bottom, top equals to add A and B. Now let me run that and see what we got. So I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to paste the second one here. Let me see if that will answer me properly. It's still giving me the same output. So for that case, I'm going to get rid of this and get rid of this. Maybe I'm going to set the number. Okay, I'm going to create another file, so I'm just going to clear this. So I'm going to check what we have here. So I'll just create a file called tests. I'm sure we don't have that file there. Test.py. usr slash bin slash python3. Then the next line, I'm going to paste what I've copied, or let me just use directly. Import this. So I'm going to say this dot this. The name of the function, 102 underscore or dash. I can't remember the name right now. Okay, magic underscore calculation. So I'm going to do that. Dash magic underscore calculation. Let's see again. Good. So I'm going to import the file. So importing the function itself. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm just say from the application import I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, permission denied, so let me check that. So let me try it again. Actually, that file ought to work. So let me try it again. let me try provide that function in there. So I'm just gonna call magic underscore calculation. So let me see if that works. Still the same. So let's continue, maybe reach the end. Let's try interpret it from beginning to the end and see what the result gives us. It's still the same. Because the function there is not making any change at all. So I'm going to scroll to the particular point we are. So we have done the if else load fast. That is on line 5. Load fast, add. Okay. Then stored in C. Now on line 6, setup loop. So we are going to loop through stuff, and it's a for loop we are going to be using, and the for loop comes with its own variable of I. Then it's calling also a function of range. Then the range receives two options or two constants which cannot be changed. That is for two positional testing, which is 4 and 6. So let's start on 6. So let me see what we got. Sorry, I'm going to set the number, so see the number we are working on. Good. So actually, I don't need this for now. I'm going to get rid of these two. Good. Oh. So let me get rid of these two. Good. So for loop, so the variable there was I. I'm going to loop in a range starting from 4 to 6. So what's on line 6. On line 7, load fast, add. Then
After loading fast, the next thing is C and I. Then it's calling a function. That means this first one we have here, that add, is the function that receives two arguments, which are these two arguments we have in here, and is storing everything in C. Then we block back. See that right away. C is storing the value of a function, calling a function that have A and B, just like that. Then what's going to happen after that? We are jumping to the absolute. Okay. Then load fast, return the value of C. So we are going to move a step back with this. Then we are going to return the value of C with this. So I'm going to go back, return. The value of C. So now that we have returned, on line 10, we actually on line 10, that's line 9, 6, 7, 7 adds those stuff there, writing, and store it on C. Line 8, loads the value of C and return it. So there's no line 9, but we have line. So on line 10, what on line 10 we have a subtract value, on line 10 we have a load fast, subtract, load fast again, A, load fast B. So the subtract is going to be, the sub is going to be storing two stuff here. So whenever I say this, I should know that return a value. So it's going to return the value directly like that, and that is all. So because we have if, now you know what happened, that that 9 was excluded. If you can remember in this place, pop jump, can you see if false? That means even if as we have the if statement, it should escape this if the statement is false and run the next one. So we are going to have an else statement there. So that is what the 9 was reserved for. So I'm going to go and put else there. So now we can go ahead and return the next one, which I'm going to put in the subtraction that receives a value of A and B. Actually, this one is C and A. Sorry, C and I. It should be C and I on line 7. C and S. Yeah, on line 7, you can see add C and I. That is on line 7. So you can see this. We don't have line 11. So this is all we need to sort the case. So I don't know if this will still let me try to do that import dis and check it again to see if it works. So let me run it again and see. So this, I don't know if I'm missing anything, but let me check if I'm missing something. So tips on a Bytecode to see if I'm missing anything. Okay, the function was just called without providing a quote. So I think that's where I was making the the whole error. So let's rectify that right away. So I'm going to remove the quote right away. So whoa. So this is it. This is actually it. So you can see until resume 3 load fast 0 good for load const a this magic import from k. So you can see this is going just fine. So there was a particular part I was trying to explain. So this is completely settled. You can see some 7, there is no 9, we have this. So this should be exactly it. Now, there was something I was trying to explain. Now, if you take a look at this place we have here, you can see that at 8 from add, we store it as what? We store it as add here. I can decide to change the way I store it.
So how can I do that? I can import it as I can import add from that place as, so I can put as boy like this. So now what was going to happen? Let me clear what I have there. Good. Now let me run the file again and let's see what's going to happen. Now let's go up here. Now you can take a look here at this import one. I'm storing it what you can see boy there. So you can see I imported it. I imported the add function and stored it as a what boy. So that's what it means for the import from, then store fast. We can import from, subtract and store it as a girl. You can understand. So that is that for that part I was trying to explain. So I hope you guys understand what I was trying to do. Actually, sorry for the mistake because I didn't get cash that out on time. So make sure you subscribe for more and have a nice day.